way. Through cracks and corners, I greet the day. Each step I take, it's mine to claim. No rush, no race, I'm in the frame. Breathe in my chest, fire in my veins. Every scar a story, every tear a game. I'm proud of myself, yeah. I'm standing tall, not done climbing, but I cleared some walls. I honor the work, I honor the pain. I'm still in motion, dancing in the rain. The mirror whispers, you've come so far. Each line, each curve, a map of my heart. The rhythm slows, but I don't mind. I'm in the moment, I'm on my time. The world spins fast, but I found my flow. Roots in the ground, I let myself grow. Grateful for the weight I've carried through. It shaped my strength, it shaped my truth. Myself, yeah. I'm standing tall, not done climbing, but I've cleared some walls. I honor the work, I honor the pain. I'm still in motion, dancing in the rain. The world spins fast, but I found my flow. Roots in the ground, I let myself grow. Grateful for the weight I've carried through. It shaped my strength, it shaped my truth. Myself, yeah. I'm standing tall, not done climbing, but I've cleared some walls. I honor the work, I honor the pain. I'm still in motion, dancing in the
All right, I'm coming at you from a different angle, literally. So we just got finished tidying up, and last night was the holiday drop-in party at church. And then when I left there, I met a client downtown for a few drinks, and then I came home. And so as you could see from my closet, I just had clothes thrown everywhere because I had things on that I didn't really like, especially those slip skirts. Like, I just can't get into them. I've tried. They just do not look good on me. I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit wider. I don't know. I just don't like them. So I just threw them in the top of my closet. Maybe once I lose weight, I may like them. If I don't, they're going to be gifted to a new home to somebody because they're all three of them are brand new. And so one of the things that I wanted to open this vlog up with is the reason it doesn't take me long to tidy up my place is because I have somebody that comes in every 2 weeks and actually cleans up my apartment. I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, and I have somebody come in every other Tuesday to clean it up. And one of the reasons is because that's time that I get to buy back. And so as an entrepreneur, entrepreneur, as somebody who's busy, as somebody who's career minded and oriented, maybe you have a full-time job, maybe you have kids, maybe you have a lot of responsibilities, try to find ways that you can actually buy back your time. And one of those things that I do that with is by having somebody to actually come in and clean. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't have anything to do in the weeks leading up to when she comes, but I don't have to mop. I usually don't have to vacuum, but because of the outside and we've been tracking things in on our feet, I've had to vacuum today. So that's why you saw me vacuum, but normally I wouldn't have to vacuum. I absolutely do not have to clean up the bathroom. She'll do that when she comes in. So it's just those type things. So it may have taken me an hour to actually tidy everything back up. And on a normal daily basis, it probably takes me about 20 minutes. And that's usually just washing dishes, wiping down the counters, and then cleaning up or straightening up the living area after we watch TV, folding blankets, that kind of stuff. So I just want you to do an assessment of your time. Write down everything that you have to do and write down how much time you spend on doing it. And then ask yourself, are there some of these tasks that I can actually pay somebody else to do? Or are there some of these things that I can stack on top of one another so that I can get more than one thing accomplished at a time? Time is one thing that we all have the same amount of. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. But what you're actually getting done in those 24 hours for me versus somebody else could be totally different. And so that's just how I kind of buy back my time, because if I'm paying her $100 without tip, usually pay about $125 with tip. If I'm doing that and it's going to take her about 2.5, 3 hours to clean up. If it took me that same 3 hours and I'm consulting and I charge $450 an hour, why does it make sense for me to trade 3 hours where I could be getting a client or consulting for $450 an hour just to pay somebody $125? So just kind of think of it that way. A lot of people say, well, I can't afford a housekeeper. I can't afford somebody to come in. You may not be able to afford one every 2 weeks. You may not be able to afford one every week, because I would love to have her every week, but that was a little bit much, especially for this small of a place. So I just have her come in every 2 weeks, and I don't have kids, just me and Sean. But if I had kids, maybe I would do it every week. But if you can't afford that, start somewhere. Maybe it's just once a month, so you don't have to worry about all that deep cleaning of your actual living space. And for me, having my living space clean and in order, that helps me throughout the rest of the day, helps me with my mental clarity, and makes me feel like, okay, I can really settle down now and get to work, which is exactly what we have to do. We've already gone to the gym this morning. We came back, we tidied up real quick. We had 2 Medicare follow-ups that we did, so I already taken care of that. I returned a couple of emails for Peace In this morning. And so now what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to hop in the shower. I'm going to put on something comfortable, because we shouldn't have to go back out anymore today, which is great. We still have those 2 audits pending, about 68% finished on one and about 55% finished on the other. So once my business partner's already done his part, we should be closer to the 85% range. And then I'll go in and finish those up and get those submitted by Friday. And then I have some other things I need to do for another project. They've asked for a 30-minute status update meeting for tomorrow at 3:30. So there's some things that I want to make sure that I have finished before we get into that. And then I have a 1 o'clock follow-up with a new contract that should start in January. That's at 1 o'clock today, so I'm going to take care of that. So lots going on. I'm just so grateful to be able to turn on the camera, vlog, and I'm getting better and better at it, okay? Like today, what I realized is, instead of having to film a clip of me like wiping down the counters and cut the camera off and then film a clip of me washing dishes and turn the camera off, I found it better to just record the whole thing as one big long video and then slice it up. So we'll see how it does when I go into editing. But for right now, I think that might work a little bit better. Yeah, I'll tell you about the incident last night a little later. But right now, let's go shower because we got work to do.
I move like water, finding its way through cracks and corners. I greet the day, each step I take, it's mine to claim. No rush, no race, I'm...
All right, so let's talk about how I got this bruise on my knee. So last night, I told y'all we went to the holiday drop-in, and when I left the drop-in, I went downtown to meet a client at the Hollow, had a few drinks. Well, when I was leaving and walking back to my car, my heel off of my shoe got caught between the sidewalk and then the brick type sidewalk. I tried every way possible not to fall and bust my behind, but I fell. Luckily, my pocketbook and camera case were closed, but they both went 2 opposite different ways. So I ended up skinning up my knee. Let's see if I can get it in there. Yeah, so I got that bruise, and so what I'm getting ready to do now is just clean it with some peroxide again, and then put this non-stick bandage on it, because what I didn't realize is last night I put a Band-Aid over it, but when I got ready to tear it off this morning, part of the sticky part was actually on the wound itself. So anyways, we're going to do that, and then we're going to eat a little snack, probably some eggs with this everything bagel seasoning. It is so good. Like, I just discovered it. It was in a ChatGPT recipe I had, and so it is so good. So we're going to eat that as a snack, and then we'll eat lunch probably about after we do the 1 o'clock meeting that we have. So let me go get my peroxide.
Disciplines my armor, calms my crown. Build my kingdom, no one tears it down. I speak my truth, let the echoes resound. Power is quiet, that's where it's found. No shortcuts, no games. I earn my name. I hold my frame. Flow state, I'm living in my flow state. Grace moves every step I navigate. Soft life, no pressure.
All right, we have got our face washed and everything. We didn't use sunscreen because, like I said earlier, we are not going back outside today. That is not to my knowledge anyways. I don't have anything planned. We got work to do. I got this little robe from Marshall's, and it goes as a part of a 3-piece pajama set, but I'm going to use it today as an over thing on this little jumper I got. Let's push this back. So I think it looks cute. I'm comfortable, that's for sure. It'll be annoying when I have to go to the bathroom, but it's okay. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's go eat these boiled eggs and then go to the computer, and it is 12:06, so if I can go to the computer now and start a little bit of work, because I don't want to get into complete work mode because we got that meeting at 1 o'clock. So I'm just gonna do a couple of things up until then, eat these boiled eggs, and then we will get into some focused work after the 1 o'clock meeting is over. We are closing out the vlog. It is about 8:30, 8:45, and I took a long nap today, and I know reasons why. I told y'all I went out last night, had a couple of drinks, and I also didn't sleep well last night, slept on the chair, and then I got into bed about 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to go up. And then I got up early and went to the gym. And so I did some work this morning, but I really have a lot of things that I need to do now. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I am going to log onto the computer. Number one, I need to reconcile November's bank statements for the company. I need to go ahead and categorize all the expenses so that I can do that recon, because for our officers meeting tomorrow, we have some budget things to talk about as we gear up for 2026, in particular merit rate increases for our employees. So that's what I want to do tonight for sure. And I have got to work on that other project that I have been putting off. So I'm going to work on that as well. So I probably work for about the next 2.5 hours. And then I actually want to go and watch a little bit of TV. And I've been watching a lot of TV in the last 6 weeks. It's like it just takes my mind off of things. And I see it as a reward at the end of the night. But also what happens is it's keeping me from going to bed early enough. So I just got to come up with some kind of routine. I'm going to be fully transparent. That is not going to happen in the month of December. I have usually not checked out for the holidays, but I am checked out for December. I just really am looking forward to just being off. And that's about all I can say. So I'm not going hard this year. I just want to enjoy the month of December and get me some time off. So that is the plan. I hope you all enjoyed spending the day with me. I enjoyed making these vlogs. I saw somebody today that I just started following on yesterday. And she was talking about, even if nobody ever watches these things, it's going to be a great video diary history for 5 years from now, 10 years from now, because we just forget certain things, like I made a reel today about everything bagel seasoning, and I learned about it from a recipe that ChatGPT gave me, and it was absolutely phenomenal on my broccoli yesterday. And my thing is, when I made the reel, I asked, did anybody else know about it? And there were people like, yeah, including one of my really great friends. And I'm like, well, nobody ever told me. So when you think you don't have anything to share, I keep saying this, you do have something to share. It may seem mundane and simple to you, or maybe that everybody knows about it, but we actually don't. There's some people that could learn something from you. And then one of my friends slash colleagues, she said Trader Joe's has a lot of great spices. So I'm going to take a trip over to Trader Joe's. It's over on the Forest Drive side of town. And so I'll create a reel of it, and we'll see what kind of spices and stuff I get from there. But again, that's all I have for tonight. Don't want to hold anybody. Please have a good night, and I will see you on the next vlog.
I'm living in my flow state. Grace moves every step I navigate. Soft life, no pressure. I just radiate, go stay. You can't do what's in a day.